Really? I can't just fit in this frame on the first try. Hey guys, so I know I haven't really filmed a video in a while, but you know, I've just been studying for midterms a lot. Yeah. So I want to be a writer, and I've wanted to be a writer for a while. And I used to be a really bad writer. So these are two stories that I wrote in 7th grade. And they're so bad that I decided to put them on the internet. Have you ever had a diary locked up with a key? I have a diary, and I pour all of my thoughts and secrets into it. Okay. Like filling a glass with water. When we were just getting back from a horrible 3-night class trip and the bus let us off at the school, it happened. Dun dun dun! My glass of water, so still using that metaphor, the water spilled and almost everything fell out. It happened in an unexpected way, when I heard a sound coming from my backpack. I pulled out my diary in horror to discover that it was talking. Dear diary, I hated that trip. I had to share a room with that jerk-faced bully, Stella. I shoved it into my pillowcase and sat on it. A shadow cast over me. Okay. I looked up to see none other than Stella who makes you yella herself. Just gonna let that sink in. I was in 7th grade. I didn't understand innuendos. Okay. Hey loser, she said, sending shivers down my spine. Had she heard what the diary said? What is this? That's how people talk. She was looking at the key to my diary now, which has not yet been mentioned, but it's there. I think I'll take that and keep it safe for you in my locker. Is that really how bullies... I don't think that's what bullies really do. Okay. She grabbed it and ran off before I could protest. That little key was the only thing that was going to get my diary to shut up. I was going to have to get it back from the evil Stella's locker. And soon. So, the diary has begun to talk. And she doesn't really seem concerned with the fact that her diary can talk, more concerned about her secrets. And then she just knows. She's like, oh, if I have the key, the diary will shut up. So, okay, sorry. I stood up and ran into the large school before anyone could stop me. I made it to her locker on the 3rd floor. Oh no, I thought. I don't have her combo. You idiot. I needed her combo to get into the locker. In case you didn't know how lockers work. Then I had an idea. They kept all of the school's records in a folder in the principal's computer. So I just needed to get onto the principal's computer in the main office. I burst through the door to find myself staring into the face of the principal. Yes, she asked. 13 H's. I hadn't gone through this part in my head. You're needed on the 4th floor, room K899. It's an emergency. There was an explosion that you didn't hear. It was on the 4th floor. Oh, she ran through the door without saying another word. I sat down in the big chair behind her desk and got to work. Her computer was already opened to locker combinations. So I fled the crime scene. The combination worked, parentheses, thankfully, and I grabbed the key that was going to end this whole mess. I just had to make it down the hall to my diary. So she left her diary just like sitting on the ground by the bus, like, oh, it's gonna be fine. Okay. When I stepped outside, thanks to whoever invented texting, no one seemed to notice the talking diary. Then it got louder. My deepest, a few heads turned, darkest, then more, secret, everybody was looking now. Because it's a talking book. What do you expect, man? I dove for it. I landed with the book in my hand and locked it shut for the last time. I was never using this diary again. Everything is now back to normal, and I plan for it to remain that way, as long as I don't lose the key to my diary again. ... Come on, Devin.